Craven Circus, London. A bold new landmark has risen above the city skyline, the new building of the Daily Mirror and Sunday Pictorial. Thrusting 169 feet above street level, this graceful skyscraper is the finest, largest newspaper headquarters in the world. This giant structure, which took 5 years to build and equip, is gay, colorful, exciting. The ground and first 3 floors are faced with dark green Westmoreland slate and white marble. The windows of the tower block are underscored with brilliant red bands of vitreous enamel. Heightening this striking effect is the unbroken pavement-to-sky face of the north end, a polished slab of crushed fossil stone. The total volume of the building is more than 7 million cubic feet, equal to that of 500 3-bedroomed houses. There are 10 acres of floor space, 35,000 square feet of glass. A wide internal roadway running round 3 sides of the ground floor is used for the delivery of raw materials and the rapid dispatch of newspapers. This is a dynamic building that throbs and bustles with life. 3,000 people work here. There are 18 floor levels, 4 of them below ground. From this spacious main entrance hall, high-speed passenger lifts, which are among the fastest in Britain, carry staff to their offices in the tower block. Going up at 700 feet a minute, traveling time from the ground to the top floor is 14 seconds. Each lift lobby has a distinctive character set by large wall surfaces that range from silk-screened glazed tiles to rough granite blocks. The advertisement department on the 6th floor is an example of the bright, airy offices in the tower block. Office ceilings are lined with acoustic tiles. Each floor has its own color scheme. The amenities for the staff are among the best in British industry. This splendid canteen on the 1st floor seats 400 people in restful, comfortable surroundings. Even cooking smells from the kitchens have been banished from the eating areas by a special ventilating system. The latest kitchen equipment provides 1,500 main meals a day in the spacious dining hall and 1,000 light meals in this gay snack bar, which is open 20 hours a day. This canteen has been designed to provide good food quickly and at any time of the day or night. For this is the building that never sleeps. As the office girls get ready to go home, the production staffs prepare for their nightly battle against the clock to produce a newspaper for 14 million readers in the morning. Outside, it is peaceful. Inside, the tempo quickens in the streamlined telephone room on the 1st floor. This remarkable private exchange is the first major installation of its kind in Britain. It is designed to handle 250 outside lines and 1,800 extensions.
Did they give you the extension?
A unique feature is that incoming calls are shown by lights on a glass screen. Instead of plugging in a cord, the operator connects a call by tapping out the extension number on a series of keys. The Daily Mirror newsroom, nerve center of the building. 5,000 square feet of bustling activity. It is lunchtime in New York, midnight in Delhi, nearly dawn in Tokyo. Here in the world's finest editorial floor, it is only 3 hectic hours from press time. Into this room is channeled a ceaseless flow of news and pictures. News from the teleprinter machines of the world's news agencies. Pictures from the telephoto room, where the latest apparatus can transmit and receive a photograph in as little as 8 minutes. Foreign correspondence cables from the wire room Creed machines. 60,000 words a day are taken down by the copy telephonists who handle anything up to 300 calls. Continuous paper dispensers feed the typewriters, while a conveyor passing each operator carries the typed copy to the supervisor for checking before it is copied and distributed by messengers. The night picture editor sifts through prints from the Mirror's photographic laboratory, the best equipped and most up-to-date in British journalism. Tomorrow's newspaper begins to take shape. The night editor plans the contents of the pages. On the art bench, the art editor draws the page layouts. Pressure increases as edition time approaches. Copy, prepared by the sub-editors for publication, is collected from the chief sub-editor's desk and taken to the messenger's room, where it is dispatched by vacuum tube to the composing room on the floor below. Linotype operators collect the copy from racks on the copy desk and set it in type. This composing room is the most spacious in London. Here, as in every other department, time is the relentless taskmaster. Some of the 45 linotype machines here can set copy at the rate of 10 lines a minute. Following the layouts drawn by the art editor, stone hands make up pages with type and the photographic blocks made in the process engraving department. A form, which is 2 made-up pages, is wheeled to the molding presses in the upper foundry, covered with sheets of damp papier-mâché, and slid into the press. Here it is subjected to heat and pressure for 3 minutes. This hardens the papier-mâché, which has taken an impression of the pages. This mold, which is called a matrix, is then dispatched down an 88-foot chute to the lower foundry 3 floors below ground for casting in metal. The matrix is put in a roaster, which bakes it into a curve so that the metal plates cast from the mold can fit round the press cylinders. In just 15 seconds, the big casting machines cast a plate from a matrix. The plate is put through an autoshaver, which bores and trims it to the exact size required. Conveyors carry the plates to the presses. The destination of each plate is controlled from the foundry. When the plates arrive at the press lines, they are automatically tipped on end, then carried by hand to the press cylinders. A special tension lock-up method is used to attach the plates to the cylinders. The Mirror is the first British newspaper to use this advanced technique, which results in better printing and quieter running at high speeds. This is the giant press hall, the finest newspaper printing plant in the world. This vast vault of power, 45 feet below ground, is 25,000 square feet in area, 35 feet high. 2 press lines are already installed. A further 3 will be added. Each line is made up of 16 printing units arranged as 4 complete presses. Already, some presses have started running. A man at one of the push-button control pedestals along the press lines waits for the go-ahead signal from a machine manager below. Thumbs up. Within seconds, each of the presses is running at 40,000 copies an hour. A complete line of presses can produce papers at the rate of 320,000 an hour. When one reel is nearly exhausted, another rolls into position to carry on the run without any slackening of speed. Cut and folded, the newspapers stream out of the presses. These remarkable machines even count the papers, kicking every 26th copy slightly out of line. Now the newspapers start their journey to millions of breakfast tables. Lines of wire conveyors carry them up through the ceiling of the press hall into the first basement, across this floor, then up again into the publishing room on ground level. No British newspaper can match the speed and efficiency with which papers are handled in this outstanding publishing room, which is the most mechanized this side of the Atlantic. The papers are stacked and put on the conveyor loop, which runs round the room. The conveyor is made up of 17,000 steel rollers. At plow-off points, the papers are diverted to the tying machines. These tying machines, which wrap and tie newspapers as fast as the presses can print them, automatically eject the bundles onto the loading bays. The bundles are then slid into the delivery vans parked in the internal roadway. Within 5 minutes of the presses starting to run, a delivery van is away with the first batch of papers. The building still blazes with light. News is pouring in. Later editions are being planned. And the exciting nightly battle against time continues in this magnificently equipped building, the most efficient newspaper headquarters in the world.